Hello and welcome to our Tuesday, January 14th Home Buyer and Business Opportunity Overview call this evening. This is Ken Goldberg in Orlando, Florida. It's my honor, as always, to introduce our host for this evening, Mr. Charles Whitman.
Thank you. Good evening, Ken.
Good evening.
Great. It's always a great day here at fundmyhome.org. Very exciting news for tonight, folks. Everyone should have received a separate, or it should be on the same page, a separate link, and that's going to be for Beverly Gonzalez's showcase of our phenomenal platform. This is going to bring your business to another level, guys. It is so organized, so proficient, and so simple to use, but it's going to have a great impact on your business. So we're real excited about that. Our tonight's segment is going to be 25 minutes to give everyone ample time to go over to the other link. So hopefully you don't miss that and take those 5 minutes to transfer over, do a quick bathroom break, and you definitely don't want to miss the information. It's going to be showcased there. So again, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, guests and associate members, to our business opportunity overview, which is not only personally rewarding, but could be potentially very lucrative. So it's our honor to showcase this. So we're going to get right to it. Our first segment is Homeownership Matters. And that's really about creating the essence through the eyes and hearts of homeowners that have achieved homeownership, whether through our program or any other means. The best way is through fundmyhome.org, because we are the gift that keeps on giving. So please enjoy our segment with Homeownership Matters, and then we're going into our regular business overview. Pay close attention to that, but it's going to be recapped by one of our corporate trainers, personal friend, and associate member, Mr. Lawrence Bond. We're going to have some time to showcase the Doodles commercial that every associate member receives when coming on board and joining our opportunity. This is a great Doodles video that basically gets to the point, 2.5 minutes, and piques tremendous interest. So they say fortunes in the follow-up. So follow up whoever you share that with, and either they see the opportunity or they don't. I always say opportunities in the eye of the beholder. So most folks do see it, and that's why we're growing so fast. So we have phenomenal success awaiting us. We're also going to showcase our national TV commercial, which goes out to 80 to 100 million homes. So we're going to be branded all over the country. And as well, the platform that Beverly Gonzalez is going to showcase and go over every detail, you're going to be blown away. So definitely don't miss that after this 25-minute segment of our business overview. So Ken, if you could take it away, enjoy.
Homeownership matters.
Homeownership matters.
Homeownership matters.
I think in the long term, it's a great investment.
It certainly is an investment in the future.
It gives us financial security.
Hopefully it'll be theirs one day.
I always wanted to buy a house.
When you rent, you don't get as much in return. You invest in a home when you buy a home. So it was extremely appealing to us.
Coming from generations of people who've owned land and homes, if you didn't have anything else, at least you had that. So it's something that you definitely want to keep and you want to be able to pass down.
When you own your own home, it's an investment really in your entire life.
Being a homeowner gives you a sense that you can establish yourself and establish traditions and make your house your own.
Although, I make a decent income, for me to have a program that allowed me to get a home with a little bit down and still enjoy the benefits of homeownership was a huge incentive.
I can build on this home, I can change this home, I can pretty much do anything I want to do because it's mine.
There's so many people around the world that don't have that opportunity to have a roof over their head. And I think owning a home where it's clean and comfortable, it is an American dream. I think it should be a dream for everyone.
It's given us a sense of stability, yes. And it's made children feel secure.
As they grow together, their families grow together, their kids grow together, they build memories in a home.
Even with today's economy, it's still an American dream to be a homeowner. You feel like you're not successful unless you own your own home.
You are part of the community. You have a bigger voice than if you are a renter. Renting, we never had a say.
It just gives me such a great feeling to know that I've helped someone with home ownership.
You have an investment in the neighborhood, you have an investment in making sure that property values stay afloat, that the neighborhood has a certain appearance. I think the things that got you to the neighborhood in the first place, that you sort of buy into that pride.
Homeownership matters because it's an investment in the future. An investment that, that we can be proud of and that we can grow in.
Homeownership matters because it gives people the opportunity to grow and really become part of something bigger.
Homeownership matters because it connects you to a community.
Homeownership matters because it's your home. As an American, as a part of your community, as a place to raise your children.
Homeownership matters because it's an investment. It is part of who we are as a society.
Homeownership matters because it makes families stronger, it builds communities, and it really is the foundation of our nation.
I think home ownership matters because it's a true reflection of who you are.
Homeownership matters because it's yours and you can make it your own.
Need down payment assistance or a business opportunity? Introducing FundMyHome.org, a peer-to-peer social media referring society. Key benefits of what makes our down payment assistance and business opportunity so different and attractive. No application or broker fees. 5 to 7 day approvals. Close in 30 to 45 days from signed purchase agreement. Close with zero or little out of pocket. Owner occupied for residential properties up to 4 units. No income limits. 580 credit scores and less than 580 credit scores. Non-repayable. No liens or second mortgages. Student loan forgiveness program. Not limited to first-time home buyers. No products to sell or consume. No competition. Enhanced customer loyalty. For the people by the people. No licenses required. Doing well by doing good. What is FundMyHome.org? FundMyHome.org is a down payment assistance program managed in collaboration with Real Estate Mortgage Grants and Down Payment Assistance Incorporated, a 501c3 nonprofit organization providing homeownership opportunities. Zero down payment. We provide home buyers with money for down payment and closing costs. Our goal is to help bring home buyers to close with zero or little out of pocket. FundMyHome.org is not a lender. Nevertheless, FundMyHome.org helps its preferred lenders approve more home buyers by helping to provide funds needed for down payment and closing costs. Also, on a case-by-case basis, it may provide home buyers with the funds they need to pay off old collection accounts. This helps to lower home buyers' debt-to-income ratios, therefore increasing their purchasing power. No income limits. Unlike most down payment assistance programs from cities, counties and states, which limit home buyers' income to only 50 to 80% of their area median household income, FundMyHome.org does not have income limits. Working the proper sequence. Cities, counties and states require home buyers to first enter into purchase agreements with earnest deposits before applying for their down payment assistance. FundMyHome.org approves home buyers before they engage sellers into purchase agreements. Non-repayable down payment assistance. Unlike most cities, counties and states, which give down payment assistance in the form of zero interest, deferred payment second mortgages, our down payment assistance is non-repayable. It is gifted without liens or second mortgages. Funds are wire transferred at closing by the 501c3 nonprofit organization. Student loans. FundMyHome.org helps banks approve home buyers who hold high student loan balances and are defaulted student loans. FundMyHome.org helps home buyers burdened by student loans. This is done by restructuring all accounts, whether current or defaulted, which then yields drastically reduced loan balances, terms and payments. Lower student loan payments means reduced debt-to-income ratios, which then means increased purchasing power. Paid as agreed restructured student loans boost credit scores, which then improves homeownership opportunities. This is neither credit repair nor a temporary fix. The restructuring of student loans is permanent, valid and lawful. Now, let's talk about student loans for a moment. As of June 2018, Forbes reported that the total U.S. student loan debt was $1.5 trillion and that approximately 44 million people had student loan debt. The average student loan balance per person is near $40,000, while some people owe $100,000 or more. Listen to these folks. An average, 44 million people own nearly $40,000 each in student loans. The challenge with that is that high student loan debt and/or defaulted or delinquent student loans hinder homeownership dreams. The good news is that FundMyHome.org, with its student loan forgiveness program, can help home buyers achieve their homeownership goals even when they have defaulted or delinquent student loans or have high student loan debt at the time of their initial application. 580 credit score. FundMyHome.org helps approve home buyers with credit scores as low as 580 on a case-by-case basis. FundMyHome.org will attempt to help approve home buyers with less than 580 credit scores. FundMyHome.org also helps home buyers increase credit scores by helping to insert their rental history, utilities, mobile phone bills and insurance payments on their credit reports. Less than 580 credit scores. FundMyHome.org will help approve home buyers with less than 580 credit scores, provided that 1. They first use our down payment assistance calculator to determine for themselves the dollar amount of their potential eligibility and match it to their local real estate market conditions. 2. They do not have active back pay child support, do not have active judgments or tax liens, do not have foreclosures, deeds in lieu of foreclosures or bankruptcies in last 3 years. 3. They pay for the cost of inserting their rental history, utilities, mobile phone bills and insurance payments on their credit reports at an approximate cost of $200. 4. They pay to reinstate and restructure their delinquent or defaulted student loans at an approximate cost of $400. 5. They pay FundMyHome.org a $495 refundable retainer. This retainer is only refundable in such cases where FundMyHome.org is unable to approve the transaction. Otherwise, the retainer will be applied towards the homebuyer's closing costs at the day that the closing of their home takes place. The refundable retainer is not an application fee, and it only applies to those with less than 580 credit scores. The refundable retainer is used as an indicator of the homebuyer's willingness to proceed until their buying process is completed. 5 to 7 days approvals. Applications can be decisioned within 5 to 7 days of receipt of home buyer's completed application and supportive documentation. Close in 30 to 45 days. Home buyers typically close within 30 to 45 days of signed purchase agreements. Best of all, with FundMyHome.org, there are no application fees or broker fees. No first-time homebuyer classes to take or pay for. No income limits. The down payment assistance is non-repayable. Nevertheless, homebuyers pay for their own credit report, $39. Their earnest deposit to their sellers, which FundMyHome.org recommends that home buyers have a minimum of $3,000 for earnest deposits. Their appraisal reports at an average cost of $450. Their home inspection reports at an average cost of $350. Please note that U.S. veterans and those purchasing homes inside USDA designated areas will always recover their initial out-of-pocket expenses at closing, as well as those who FundMyHome.org is able to bring to close with zero out-of-pocket. Some conditions may apply. What's the next step? Good question. Just do it again. Payday. Once your homebuyer enters into a purchase agreement, your job is done. FundMyHome.org pays $3,200 per transaction, paid down between you and 8 levels of overrides. Compensation takes place upon the culmination of the property inspection period, provided that homebuyer remains under contract. You do not have to wait until the transaction closes to get paid. There are never chargebacks, even if transactions fail to close. Weekly payroll, what comes in on Thursday is paid on Friday. Coming soon. What we have on the way. Nationwide TV campaign. As you know, we are preparing for our nationwide TV commercial, which will air in 47 states. Our TV commercial campaign is expected to generate strong interest from down payment assistance recipients. Certified FundMyHome.org associate members are expected to participate in the cost and response of this upcoming TV commercial campaign. This cost to associate members is payroll deducted. Callers are pre-screened by professional operators at the call center working for the TV production company for 680 credit scores, $85,000 yearly income, time frame and W-2 employment status. Our goal is to create 1 million new home buyers. Pay it forward. Share the FundMyHome.org opportunity. It starts with you. Together we can achieve our 1 million new homeowners challenge. So far so good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the next slide, we will showcase FundMyHome.org's lucrative compensation plan, which pays $750 in marketing fees plus overrides paid on 8 subsequent levels, all totaling $3,200 per transaction. Please note that FundMyHome.org does not pay for recruitment, it pays for personal production and overrides from the production of your team. Also, keep in mind that personally sponsoring new associate members is one of the only 2 necessary qualifiers needed to receive overrides. The second qualifier needed to receive overrides is the personal submission of at least 1 down payment assistance recipient per year. Okay, so let's talk about the marketing fees. Of course, you know that when you bring someone who gets down payment assistance from FundMyHome.org, you earn $750. You also have the option of building a team that can go down 8 levels of overrides. So to qualify for 8 levels of overrides, you have to personally sponsor 8 new associate members. If you want to qualify for 4 levels, you would then personally sponsor 4 associate members, etc. So let's give you an example of what would happen if you personally sponsor 3 new associate members, and you and they each refer 1 down payment assistance recipient for the month. In this example, you would earn $750 from your own transaction, plus $500 overrides from each referral brought in by your 3 personally sponsored associate members, for a total of $2,250 for the month, which is not bad for a part-time situation, and only having a total of 4 people in your team. In this next example, if you personally sponsor 8 new associate members, and they sponsor 1 new associate member each, and you and they each refer 1 down payment assistance recipient per month, which is only 12 transactions each per year. In this example, you would have a total of 65 associate members in your team. Your income potential would be $20,350 for the month. A significant amount of money, ladies and gentlemen, for only having 65 associate members in your team and personally referring 1 down payment assistance recipient per month. And if you're looking at the chart, you can see how the $3,200 in marketing fees is paid out between you and your team. $750 is paid to you on your personal production, then the rest is paid as overrides down to 8 levels. $500 in the first level, $450 in the second level, $400 in the third level, $350 in the fourth level, $300 in the fifth level, $250 in the sixth level, $150 in the seventh level, and $50 in the eighth level. All this totals $3,200 in marketing fees per referral. In this third example, if you personally sponsor 8 new associate members and they sponsor 2 new associate members each, and you and they each refer 1 down payment assistance recipient per year, not 1 per month, only 1 per year. Ladies and gentlemen, in this example you would have a total of 2,041 associate members in your team and would earn over $23,000 for the month. A significant amount of money. Now, in this final example, if you personally sponsor 8 new associate members and they sponsor 3 new associate members each, that means that you would have 8 associate members in your first level of overrides, 24 on your next, each level increasing by multiples of 3 for a total team of 26,241 associate members. And if you and they each refer 1 down payment assistance recipient per year, not 1 per month, only 1 per year. Ladies and gentlemen, in this example your income potential would be well over $200,000 for the month. An extraordinary amount of money. All of this while providing your friends and family the opportunity to achieve their homeownership goals. A sustainable duplicatable system. No products to sell. No products to consume. No mortgage or real estate license needed. FMH does not pay commissions. FMH pays marketing fees. No FTC concerns. FMH does not pay for recruiting associate members, therefore it may never be called an illegal pyramid. Highest income potential. FMH pays 1,000 times more per transaction than what other direct sales companies do. Once you've built your team, your associate members will never leave you. Home buyers are required to publicize their down payment assistance on their social media when they get a clear to close before they close. This, ladies and gentlemen, will result in more interested down payment assistance recipients for you to service. In fundmyhome.org you have an ecosystem. Home buyers become associate members, and associate members become home buyers. This, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our brief overview of our powerful common sense business opportunity. This is your company and together we will succeed. We invite you to share fundmyhome.org's amazing down payment assistance program and lucrative, unparalleled and personally rewarding business opportunity with all your friends and family to take a part of the Million Homes Challenge. On behalf of our staff, our associate members and our down payment assistance recipients, thank you for your interest, support, and participation in fundmyhome.org. As we honor God in bringing our endeavor and the ownership of our company onto His hands, grace and glory, and pledge to honor God and His Son Jesus with our wealth. Every month fundmyhome.org will donate to a charity or choice, funds needed to benefit other homeowners in the communities where our associate members live. Goodbye for now. And remember, put God first. God bless everything you do. And our company.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for allowing us to share our business opportunity and informational platform. Now that you can see what we're all kind of excited about here. And this really sets a great landscape for our future. So all glory and honor to God our Father and His Son Jesus Christ for allowing us the opportunity to come in front of us in our lives. And we thank the ones who share it with us so graciously because they've seen the opportunity first. And so this is a wonderful journey. I'm going to bring on our next guest here, which is Lawrence Bond. He's a personal friend and an associate member, and also has become a corporate trainer. He's demonstrated his ability to lead, great speaking skills, and also he has a great definition of what we have here. So he's going to break that down for us all here tonight. Lawrence, you there?
I'm right here, Charles, and thanks for that introduction.
You're welcome.
Glad to be here. So welcome everyone, and thank you also for all the work you do as well, Ken. So let me give you a quick recap, guys. What we offer is potential homeowners up to $48,000 with a non-repayable grant. This is to assist with down payment and closing costs. And what makes us unique, and the key points, we have no attachments, no seconds, no liens. There's actually no classes to attend. This is actually a free gift. We also work with potential homeowners with FICO scores as low as 580 and even less. You noticed we have a credit supplement program where we can take rent payments, utility bills, insurance payments, phone bills, and we can show a history of timely payments, which will help to increase the FICO scores. We can also help some potential home buyers qualify with zero to very little out of pocket with our VA and USDA program. We also have a unique program for clients with FICO scores above 60. With this particular program, we can actually cover down payment and all the closing costs. Now, one thing that you may have noticed, student debt. The average student owes over $40,000. The real problem, if that loan is delinquent or defaulted, you're not going to be able to get approved by the lender. With our student forgiveness program, we can reconstruct that debt so you can actually qualify for a mortgage. Now, when I talk about all these wonderful features, the question always comes up, what does it cost to apply? Well, the good news, there's no grant fee, there's no application fee. We have no income limits. You can earn $100,000 or more and still receive down payment and closing assistance. If you're looking to get a second home, maybe you want to get a property by the beach or in the mountains, we can assist you in that as well. And we can also help some of you guys that are a little more adventurous get a duplex, a fourplex, or a triplex. Using a fourplex as an example, you actually occupy one. The other 3 units can be part of the mortgage to help cover the cost, and that's acceptable with our program. So let's take a quick moment and talk about the business success model. We allow our associates to participate in 2 of the most stable industries in the country, banking and real estate. The good news is no real estate or mortgage license is required. The question, why not, is real simple. We're not realtors or mortgage brokers. We're certified grant specialists. We are marketing associates, and we receive marketing fees. As you saw in the overview, we share in $3,200 in marketing fees on each transaction. So when you actually bring a potential home buyer to close on that transaction, your marketing fee would be $750. As you build an organization, you start to receive overrides going from $500, $450, $400, all the way down to the 8th level. And the good news, and this caught my attention also, there's no competition. No one is doing what we're doing. Our mission statement is very simple. We want to put 1 million families in homes over the next 30 years. So get back to the person that invited you on the call tonight to get any questions you have answered. You can enroll for free with fundmyhome.org. Now, we do have a marketing tool, which is an electronic business card. It's a one-time $49. It's about 2 minutes and 50 seconds long. This will help you to develop your business. And we also will provide you with your own sales funnel, complete with landing pages and all the tools to help you build your business. And we're going to give an overview on that once we complete here tonight. So let me just say, welcome to fundmyhome.org.
Great. Thank you so much, Lawrence, for sharing with us tonight and making your contribution. Always appreciated. So we're going to roll out the videos. We're going to showcase that real quick to you. We're on a time sequence. So it's going to be about 3 minutes of very high impact. You're going to get to see the Doodles commercial. Then we're going to showcase the national TV commercial, which is going to air pretty soon. There are no delays. It is January, guys, and everything's happening this month by the end of the month. Okay, and then also we're going to give you a little recap on our Christmas party and fundraiser, and then we're just going to end it out. Everyone's going to go over to the other link where Beverly Gonzalez is going to showcase this platform. Guys, you don't want to miss this. Definitely bounce over. So it's going to start at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So we have a little time, so we're going to probably go into 29:26 with the showcase of these videos I'm going to show you right now. So enjoy. And then let's go over to that other link when we're done. Ken?
What if there was a national company working in collaboration with a 501c3 public foundation, major lenders, title companies, realtors, and builders in order to provide home buyers with the non-repayable grants they need to cover a substantial portion of their down payment and closing costs? What if that company went a step further by making these grants available without income restrictions and helped homebuyers increase their purchasing power by paying off old collections, reducing credit score requirements, and collaborating with banks in order to bring them to close with zero or little out of pocket? What if that company created a business opportunity as a peer-to-peer social media referring society that pays its associate members $3,200 in marketing fees down to 8 levels for every home buyer that entered into a purchase agreement, even if that purchase agreement never closed? That company has arrived. Let's say that your friend wanted to buy a $250,000 home, and the typical amount needed from her to purchase that home without assistance was $20,000. Thanks to you telling her about us and our down payment assistance, she would need less than $5,000 to close, and maybe even zero or little out of pocket to close. You heard me right, zero or little out of pocket. Additionally, she may decide to become an associate member and refer John, who then refers other home buyers. When that happens, everyone would earn substantial income for making homeownership happen. With us, associate members earn override commissions. Our company pays $3,200 per transaction down through 8 levels of associates on every purchase contract that their buyers enter into, even if that transaction never closes. No waiting for the sale to close. You are paid within days of the signed purchase agreement. The best part of this is that our associate members don't need a mortgage or real estate license and don't have the added responsibility to process transactions. There will be associate members who will build large teams and earn tens of thousands of dollars per month, even hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. Will you be one of these associates? You can get started as either a home buyer or an associate member today, maybe even both. Get back to that person that sent you this video and let's get you started. Contact this associate member today.
Do you think purchasing a home is out of your reach? No matter how hard you work, you can't save enough for a down payment. Bills keep you from growing your savings. Have you been denied a loan even though your income has increased? You think there must be a way. Actually, there is. A nonprofit program exists which allows you to get down payment assistance with no repayment requirement. You heard correctly. The nonprofit organization will assist you with a down payment with no repayment required. Also, you will not be charged a broker fee. You may qualify no matter how high your income level. You will not be charged an application fee to see if you qualify. You may be able to move into your new home in 30 to 45 days. And your closing costs may be zero to very little money. Act now, because this nonprofit program may not be available in the future. Call this toll-free number. Live operators are standing by. Call now to see if you qualify to move into your dream home.
And this concludes our presentation this evening. I want to thank you, Charles and Lawrence, and thank you all for attending our presentation tonight. If you have questions about what you've seen here tonight, please get back to the person that invited you to this call. I would like to welcome you and your guests to join us again Wednesday night, 9 p.m., so we can showcase fundmyhome.org once again. Good night and enjoy your evening.